All right, gonna go through some breathing progressions. So you can refer to a previous video for simple breathing mechanics for optimal breathing. Thinking about using kind of the belly, diaphragm, even getting into the lateral expansion of your rib cage. I like to start with those prerequisites before we go on, but as we get more comfortable with that, then finding ways to challenge our breathing through more challenging posture. I like to take a couple breaths first to do that, feel that area active again, and kind of connected with ourselves, with our breath before we start. First position I like to come to is just legs up. Notice if we want this more easy, we can bring the knees back, a little more challenging, push the knees towards the feet. As the knees come just past the hips, a little more challenge. From here, let's tune into our low back. Regardless of where your knees are at, we want to keep a neutral posture here and not shift too much as we start to add movement. Nice and easy, finding your position and control through the breath from here. Take a couple nice easy breaths, still using this area. Now as we're using this area through breathing, we might not take as full of a breath per se, because we might stay a little bit contracted through the core, that's okay, but still trying to exercise using this sort of area through each breath cycle. From here, we can go arms up, just give them a little more challenge, or even arms overhead. Notice if we're here that we're not too shrugged and that we don't start to arch our low back to get here. Rather think about keeping the rib cage, keeping your sternum pretty flat to the ground. Again, just a slight curve over your low back. From here, we can also get to leg extensions. So thinking about, again, controlling, keeping your low back pretty steady, slowly extending the leg, keeping the breath rolling here. You'll notice that as we start to add movement, and maybe you've done something like this in the past, it's really easy to hold your breath and just kind of bear down when our core is active. What we really want to focus on is keeping our breath flowing and being able to inhale or exhale from any position that we're training in. If we want then to progress even more, we can start to add opposite arm, opposite leg here. Again, keeping breathing throughout here. See if we can extend and still tap into this area for our inhale and our exhale. Any tension on your low back, obviously, either maybe we need to regress or maybe this is just a little bit more aggressive for what's most appropriate for you.